Now then YouTube, I'm the TOFF man and welcome back to some more Mekanism and RFTools Unite. Time to go to sleep. Just started the episode, time to go to sleep. That's before I get slapped in the face. Now guys, I've been adding a couple of other mods and it's really only to expand a little bit on the storage aspect. Now I know we've got the bins over there, but I did add storage drawers, guys. It'll be in the link in the, well, I'll say a link in the description. It will be listed in the description below. But I've also got Drawers and Bits, which is a mod by Belgabor, actually, Nalan Belgabor, who is part of my my Patreon, which is great. And it will allow you to store all those bits and create bits from those blocks that you put in there, which is absolutely fantastic, which is great. Now, I'm going to want to just grab all of this for a moment and slap this down here. Brilliant. Now, I've had a few suggestions, guys. So let me just grab all the rest of this stuff here. Might as well create that straight into string, as that's what it's going to be used for, mainly. I've had a few suggestions. I have. And the one that I'm going to do so far, well, somebody said about Steve's carts being expensive to use and to set up and stuff. You know, whether or not I'll be able to use that. I can't remember who said that. Bear with me just 1 second. Ah, that was it. That was it. The first suggestion was to finish these logs off, because apparently it's doing people's heads in. So, let's finish these logs off by going into the Chisel and Bits. Now, what I'm going to... Oh, apparently it's not that. No. That's Chisel... There is a way... Here it is, look. The positive chisel design. So we can do this now. We can actually do this. We can get a water bucket. We've got enough paper and we've got enough lapis. Now we can also do the negative chisel design as well if we so wish. And I'm probably going to go with... am I going to go with that? Yeah, we've got more redstone than not. So let me get that. I also need my bouquet. Did I use my bouquets? I think I may have used my bouquets, which is highly annoying. Because, have I got no more iron? Did I use my entire iron last episode? I think I did, didn't I? I'm sure I've got buckets kicking around. I must be absolutely blind. I'm pretty sure I have 2 buckets. Unless it used it in one of the recipes. In which case, guys, I'm going to have to pop down and go and grab... Unless I put them in the... Up in here somewhere. Oh, and apparently, guys, I can put another fridge on the top of this. So that will help. Apparently not. Apparently I haven't left these buckets anywhere. So what I'm going to have to do, guys, is I'm going to go and pop and get some more iron. Alright guys, I went and got a little bit of iron just to keep us going on this time. But I really need to go mining. I really need to go mining, and it is something that I will do. But the paper, we need papier. C'est de papier. There we are. Whoops. Too much. Too much. Somebody also says, what's the point in doing the door when you always jump in the window? And that's a good point, actually. That is a good point. So we need to right-click to write. So we're going to do this. Boosh. That has now written that particular block there. Now we can chisel out from here. How do I do it now? Right-click to chisel. Well, I'm right-clicking to chisel. And it ain't working. Mouse wheel to cycle rotation. I mean, you can see very vaguely, you can see it. But this should take out the parts of the thing that you can see. Look, I can see it. You can just see the outline of it. Oh, let me see what I'm doing wrong here. Okay, I've done it, guys. Yeah, I just needed the chisel in my inventory. Now we're just going to go ahead and put them into here so it will drop them in. Now let's get that. Let's use this. You see, it's going well. Why is that not going straight into my bag, though? Maybe it's because I need, like, 1 left over? I don't know. Right. That's like that. That could have actually... Right, there's a way of doing this. I think it's left alt. No. Left control. No. Left shift. No. How the hell? There's a way of doing this. Mouse wheel. Oh, here it is. Look, it's on this one. Left alt. We can now undo the last one that we did. We've got to go to sleep really quickly, guys. Otherwise, we're going to get caught short. And I don't want to get caught with my pants down out in the wilderness at this time, at this moment in time. So I think what we'll do, guys, is we will leave it like this, because that looks better than what I would do if I was to put them into them as well. But that looks pretty good. I like the look of that. I mean, there is this annoying gap that has appeared, and I think what we can do with this one, guys, is we can just build it up from here. So if we actually make that a long thing there. Oh. Right. Hold on a minute. Undo. Can we put the door back in? I'm trying to place these things, not make it go mental. Right, here we go. Right, what I want to do is to place these right here. It's not doing it. Why? Right click to place. Oh, maybe it's because it's on a door. Let's do it from this side. There we go. Look at this, guys. Now that's actually going to fill the gap up, so it looks as if it was on a door. So now we haven't got that that gap, which it actually looks pretty good. And then from this side, you can't see out. Oh, I like this, guys. I do. I like this. I think that's very good. Now it's just a case of getting all of this done with the windows and stuff, but that will take some time. So let's put that back, and that's the negative chisel design. I'll have to keep that. Now we can actually put that in here and then get a blank one out. I think I'm going to do that actually, because I very much doubt I'm going to want this again. If I am, I can always come over and use it, so not a problem. Let's put the wheat back in the fridge. That was another suggestion as well from somebody else, is the fact that I can get another fridge, which I do want to do, and place that fridge on top of the other one. So let's do that really quickly. Fridge. That's an iron door and an oak chest. That's actually really easy. I've still got some iron doors inside here, and I do believe I've got enough wood to make a chest. I do want to make a wood farm though. That is one of my musts. So there's the fridge. I'm going to break this part here so that the fridge can go on there. In fact, no, I'm not. I'm going to break this part, guys. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to pick up this fridge. And rubbish is going to go everywhere, but it's fine. I'm going to pick up the cooking table as well. Move that in slightly. So the cooking table is going to be there. The tool rod, the tool rack should I say, is going to be there. That tool rack's going to be there. And then of course the two fridges are going to be there and there. So that makes it look a little bit neater nowadays. Let me pop all that into here. Right, that doesn't want to be in there. It does, however, want to be on the rack. So now we've got access to all of this. Now somebody did rightly say, instead of putting them in here, make sure I keep one of each so that I can have something to plant. So the potato plant will be made, sorry, I'm trying to make it into seeds and it ain't working. Oh, the chisel as well. That isn't plantable. That is, and so on and so forth. I don't know if the berries are or not. I know strawberries are. Tea leaf, can't forget that, guys. Can't forget that. But pretty much everything else is. And it'd be nice to do a little farm for that. So I'm going to extend this little farm here and plant all the rest of the bits and bobs that I've got. How pretty does that look, guys? That looks pretty ledge to me. That does indeed look pretty ledge. Now, wood is going to become an issue. I think power might be fine now to start on my sand. So let me grab all this cobblestone here And I'm just going to shove that into there. Now that's going to make gravel, of course. Then the gravel can be crushed again into making sand. Now this thing, is it still going to gain energy whilst that crusher is running? It is, which is fine. Now I can go ahead and put some speed upgrades into here. I'll probably want to do that actually, but I don't know if I've got the ability to be able to do that. Speed upgrades. There's a maximum of 8 in these. Now I need glass, osmium, which is fine. Enriched alloy, which means I need more iron. Now unfortunately, I don't have... Oh, I should have enough actually. And then this... There we go. That should actually make enough to make 4 speed upgrades. Now I can make up to 8 of these, but I think 4 should be absolutely fine. Now I will also want to put inside here, guys, energy upgrades. Now what these will do is it will become much more efficient to be able to run the machines on. These also require enriched alloys. It requires gold dust though, and a handful of glass. Now I don't believe I haven't got much glass left. I've got 16. Again, I should have enough to be able to craft what I need to craft here. So let me just nick this a moment whilst I make myself a gold. Well, there's going to be 2 of each, isn't there? Because I've only got enough to make 4 things. Ow. Well, I've only got enough to make 4 upgrades. So let me get this stuff ready, guys, and I'll be back. Alright, guys, let's make the 2 energy upgrades first. There they are. That's 1, 2. And then let's make the speed upgrades. And that'll make making the sand just a little bit easier for us. And of course, I will be extending this. You click on this little thing here and that will bring up this menu. Let's put the energy upgrades in first so it doesn't make as much of an effect. And then let's put the speed upgrades in there and let's see how that improves the speed of it. That's certainly a lot better and it's certainly a lot faster with just the 2. Which is good actually because the energy, it will start to eventually take it away from that. This is still burning at a rate of 4. So that's pretty good actually, that's keeping up. If it was burning at a rate of just 1, then I'd be quite worried about it, but there's 4 at the moment coming through, so I'm quite happy at that. And it's still improving, and it's still putting the power in, so we cannot moan at this, guys. We cannot moan. Let me just put that there. We're going to need a lot of glass. We are going to need a lot of glass for this, guys, must be said. Right, let's get on with what I want to get on with. This particular episode, which is Steve's cart. I really want to start making the cart first, and the first thing to do for making the cart would be a cart assembler. We'll require some iron, PCBs, which will require some more iron, and some of the redstone. Good, and iron and gold, which is in here. Fantastic. I just need 2 of these. And the cart assembler. I need 4 smooth stone, which luckily for me, I just so happen to have over in this corner here. And there is Steve's cart assembler. Let's go to sleep really quick. Oh, I can't. It's night time. It's getting there, though. It is getting there. Now, this thing does require some form of power. I'm going to put it here because it will require fuel, which is going to come in the shape and form of coal, because that's pretty much all I can put in there at this moment in time. So let me sleep and grab the coal that we've got over here. I'm going to put a full stack in. It's going to take a while as this cart. So, the cart assembly, you start off by placing a cart in there. So an empty cart, which is the hull. Wow, that's going to be quite a bit of stuffs, guys. Quite a bit of stuffs. We should be okay though. It's been a while, so I do apologise if I forget something, but it has been a while since I have used this particular thing. I'm just going to go with a standard hull. Now this has different capacities. We can of course get a reinforced hull, but that will require reinforced metal, which will require stabilised metal, which will require a whole load of iron, obsidian, diamonds, all that sort of stuff that I really haven't got at the moment. And a standard hull should be fine for what I want to do. So let's pop that in. And you can see what is available for us. So we've got 3 engine slots, we've got 1 tool slot, we've got all the attachments, all the storage, and we've only got 6 of the add-ons. So as you can see, there's a closed. Different hulls will give you different things. So obviously you can see on there, it'll give you modular capacity, module complexity cap, engines and add-ons on there. There's 2 different engines. Now it says I've got a maximum engine count of 3. There's 2 different engines that I want on this one. There is a solar panel, if I can find one. Solar, it is here somewhere. Solar engine, basic, compact. And you can see the modular cost is 32 on the compact solar engine. That's because it's absolutely crazy. I just want the basic one. Is that solar engine? Yeah, that one's the most basic one. I will be probably making a better cart as we go ahead, but this is absolutely fine, guys. I'm going to need a ton of iron, so it seems. I'm going to need to go on a massive, massive mining spree to be able to even start this thing. So, basic solar engine is what we're going to be using, but I'm also going to want a coal engine. I think just a tiny coal engine will do, because it's only going to take over when it can't see the sun. And with it being a tree farm, I might want the bigger one. With it being a tree farm, it's probably going to spend most of its life under a tree. So I'm probably going to want the coal engine. Maybe even just get the coal engine flat out and forget the solar engine and use the solar engine on something for like, you know, crops and bits and bobs like that. So we're probably going to want that one then, the coal engine instead, which isn't as resource intensive on the iron, but it's still going to be resource intensive because I've only got 11 iron left. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to insert a little break here and I'm going to go mining. I'm going to go mining for a long, long time. Get a load of mining done, and I'll be back, guys, when I've got tons of resources that I can hopefully go forward with getting our cart done. I can also look into other bits and bobs that we're going to need, because Steve's cart, I haven't played with it for ages, so I really can't remember what I'm going to need. But I think the basic woodcut is definitely something that I'm going to need. That's a tool, so... Oh my goodness, that's a saw blade, and that's 1 saw blade. My God. We're definitely going to need to go mining. We are definitely need to go mining. Anyways, guys, I will be back when I've done a load of mining. I realised when I was out mining, guys, that actually there's a better way of doing this. There is a better way of getting all of the materials I need for the Steve's carts and so on and so forth. It's finally time, guys. It has to be. And I've been busy beavering away and making bits and bobs. And it's time to make an osmium compressor, because that's going to help us with what we want to do today. Now, the osmium compressor is up to power, which is great. This is going to take my refined obsidian right here. Shove that into there. And it's going to need something else. Where is it? Digital miner. I want a digital miner, guys. I do indeed. But I'm missing... What am I missing? I need 2. There they are. Right, refined obsidian ingots. It's going to require liquid osmium. Really? In the form of osmium ingots. Let's see if that actually works. There we go. Oh, that is going to work. I think that's 1 per 1 as well, so that's good. That is going to make me the refined, the obsidian ingots, which is going to be great. I think it might actually require a little bit more. Maybe? I think so, actually. Just short, yeah. So, refined obsidian ingots. We've managed to get it, guys. Now, we should, with all of this stuff here, be able to make a digital miner. Here we go, guys. So, there's 1 steel case in there. Brilliant. Teleportation cores, should be 2 of them. Brilliant, got that. Logistical sorters, 2 of those. Doesn't stack, never mind. Row bits. Oh, we've got to make these first. They don't stack either. Oh, gotta make the personal chest. Gotta make the actual chests. Will it not take them? Steel, basic control circuit. And piece of glass. Is that right? Will it seriously not take it? Oh, it needs actual wood chests. That is annoying as hell. Well, let's go up. No, I want to leave that tree there, actually. It's pretty nice to have floating around. Let's go and grab this tree here. There we go. Now this digital miner, guys, it will require a lot of power. However, at the start, it shouldn't be too bad. And we've got enough power to be able to run it at the moment. Because if I'm going to want a lot of iron, and rather than, you know, going messing around and trying to find iron in the world, it would be just much easier to get a digital miner. And it will mine up all of the goodness for me. Oops, I should have done that. Why are you not... There we go. Right, personal chest, done. That should now be the raw bit, done. I think we're done. There we go. Digital miner, guys. Now, the one thing that I do want to do is I want to go around here. I do want another one of these energy cubes because I'm going to put the energy cube, of course, with the digital miner itself. For the moment, what we can do is if we pop outside here, I've got some spare cables. There they are. Got some spare cables there. And what we can do, I'm going to just whip up this osmium compressor, which has gone into there. Oh, that reminds me, I've got to set that onto auto eject again. But we should be able to, with this, guys, just bring it out a little bit. Like that. And put the digital miner just down there. Now it should... Oh, damn. Oh, is it this side now? Brilliant. Let's grab that then and put it down there. So all we have to do, that's just one space out. That's much better. Okay. Is that actually putting power in? Oh, it is. Okay, I didn't know whether or not it would do from there. But this is the digital mine. It's not staying here, guys. Don't you worry. It's feeding power into there at this current moment in time. Now what we can do is start it going. Now what we want to do... Oh, hang on a minute. Why has it got no thingy? Why has it got no thingy? Idle, ready, eject, off, pull, off, silk, off, to mine, none. What? Well, we've got a chest over here, haven't we? And I think we can stick that on the back there. And that will... idle, ready, eject, off. Why is that not working? Oh, I've moved it again. Brilliant. So, config, here we go. I'm going to stick in a new filter, guys, and it's going to be... Is it our dictionary? Or with a little asterisk, and it'll come up with absolutely everything. Now, I don't want to do that, actually. Come back. Can I get rid of that? Delete it, yes. Because what I want to do is, or iron. And I believe that's how it works. And now that will only look for iron ore within a certain radius. So it's going to be a 10, maximum 60. What's this? Radius of 10. Is that true? Is that right? I can press start now. It's got 247 iron ore to mine. It's going to stick it out in this back chest. Oh, is it not? Is it not? It's going to put it in here. Right, auto eject. There we go. It's going to do that, and that is a nice, easy way of getting tons of iron, guys. Now, look at this. It's still actually keeping up with the amount of power required to run the digital miner. It is slow. It is very, very slow. However, it's guaranteed to get me iron ore, so I can sit here, I can eat to my heart's content, and just have a chub, watch a few YouTube videos or something like that, kick back and relax, while this little guy does all the work for me. I have been working on a bit of glass as well, actually, guys, as you can see. So we can start by putting this into the walls. Now, I might change this glass eventually to some chisel glass, because that does look better, I've got to say. But for the moment, this looks pretty decent, guys. Look at that. We've actually got a room going on. It's crazy. Episode 5 and I finally put the windows in. Still got to do 2 sides of that one though, guys. But that'll be fine. Oh, man, the amount of iron. We are going to need a lot of iron though, because of course, not just for the cart, but for the tracks themselves that the cart is going to go around. And this is a really good way of getting all of the ores. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop it, guys. Why can I not? Off. Right. Auto eject. Pull. Reset. There we go. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to delete that. I'm actually going to use the or asterisk because this is going to be the end of the episode and I'm going to grab as much stuff as I can. So with that there, let's start. And 933 things to mine, guys. It's going to do a lot for me. That is brilliant. And I'm going to just sit here and do nothing, which is great. Well, I'm going to cocoon myself so that I don't die first. But there we go, guys. The digital miner is done. Next episode, we will come back and we will start the assembly of the cart. Now, unfortunately, the cart is going to take a while to assemble, so I'll probably just start the assembly of the cart next episode. But for the moment, guys, this is great. We're making some good progress. Making some good progress. And RFTools things should start coming soon, especially because we need the storage facility that it does have, because I really want to get some of that stuff. We'll work on storage, we'll work on that, we'll work on this a bit more, we'll work on RFTools. A whole load of stuff coming in this series so far, guys. I hope that you're enjoying it so far. And I certainly am enjoying it. Really enjoying it. It's nice to be back with one of these Unite series. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you're enjoying it, please go ahead and leave a like. And until next time, I've been the Toff Man as always. Stay safe.